Hello, hello. I was watching something on telly that reminded me of the whole Brexit fiasco in the UK, and after we had the referendum, and the amount of people that who were on the losing side that just couldn't take it and were saying ridiculous things constantly, like making ridiculous, nonsensical arguments. Like, obviously, if you wanted to remain in the EU, and um, we voted to leave. Obviously, anyone not in the UK might not be aware of that, but you probably did follow it. Um, Obviously, if you're on the Remain side, the losing side, it's legitimate to be upset about it because obviously you didn't get what you wanted afterwards. But to make the nonsensical, constant bullshit arguments that the Remainers made, it got to the stage when it was literally retarded. Like, they were saying things like, "Oh, we should have another referendum." Well, that's just undemocratic to have another referendum. Like, we had a vote. It was 52-48. That's democracy. It's like these people forgot that we live in a democracy, and it's like they wanted it a different way, like so that they could somehow come out on top when we literally voted 52% leave. More people voted for leave. That's how a democracy works. And people were taking the piss online, I remember, and submitting petitions to the government website. The same logic that says that we should have another referendum, for the Remainers wanting another referendum, hoping that they got their way the second time. Like, suddenly people changed their minds, enough people changed their minds on the Leave side to Remain. So people were putting petitions in on the government website to, picking old World Cups, like football World Cups, and saying, penalties, picking particular penalties that England players missed, saying let them retake their penalty from the 1990 World Cup. It's the same retarded logic, like they're thinking, oh, I didn't get it my way, so let's have another referendum and hopefully I will get it my way. What are they going to say, if they don't get their way in the second referendum? Oh, I want a third referendum. That's what they'd say. Like I said, it's legitimate to be upset if you're a Remainer and you didn't get your way, but it's not legitimate to make retarded arguments like let's have a second referendum to hope you get your way. It just made people like retarded and just come up with the most nonsensical arguments you've ever heard just because you didn't get your way. I just think some of those people should have just moved to like Russia or something and just lived in a communist country instead. Bye.